but up to you.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, oh god, no. So my name is Foxdrop. I do mostly educational League of Legends content, prioritizing mostly on YouTube, but also doing some streaming stuff as well. Started in October 2012, which is just over 3 years ago now. And yeah, I was just playing League, having fun, and I got kind of good at it. So I figured I would maybe make some short guides and stuff, and then yeah, that was then. And now I've grown, and I'm just now I do things as this is my living basically. For me, like YouTube and Twitch, they're similar but very different as well at the same time. So for me, I kind of wanted to switch. Well, I didn't really switch to Twitch obviously because I still do YouTube, but I wanted to expand into Twitch because it was like a natural expansion because I was already doing like full gameplays and stuff on YouTube, so I figured I could do it live, and also it was a way for me to really show my personality more, because YouTube is you can show your personality, but there's no real. It's not live, there's no interaction in that sense with the audience, so the audience doesn't really get it's not the same feel. So yeah, I figured I would try my hand at streaming, and I feel like it's a little bit of time I can take out to do something more direct with my audience and kind of give back in that sense. So that's why those are kind of the two biggest reasons. It was like a natural expansion, but also I kind of wanted to do it in that sense as well. So I think if you're trying to create an engaging audience, not only do you have to be the type of person who these people want to be connected to, but you need to show that kind of respect back to them, and also to engage back with them. Like, it can't just be one way. If you want an audience to be engaged, that's the point. In the word itself, I guess people don't always understand that. Is that you got to give back. So if you're always ignoring your chat, not talking to them, then they're not going to be, they're probably not going to stay around for very long. If you're not into it, people can always tell. Like, if I'm having a bad game or a bad day and I'm just not feeling it, and I'm just like playing like crap and I'm just a bit down, everyone knows. Everyone always knows. Like, even if I don't feel like I'm showing it, everyone knows. So sincerity is something which, at least I think that it's important. Like, you can tell the streamers who are sincere and who aren't sincere. And to be honest, you don't see a lot of people who aren't sincere because they're not very successful. And if something goes tits up, then the insincere streamers, if you've built something on, I don't want to say on lies, but you know what I mean, like you're not really invested in it, then you'll quickly find out that the people aren't invested in it either, and yeah, it's not good. When Twitch expanded into creative, that was, to me, I think that's kind of where it was just as successful as the gaming stuff, but it's like it blows open the doors of what's possible, really. You could have anything on there. You had TV shows, like Bob Ross was on there. You've got movies, Pokemon, watching Pokemon with Twitch chat. That was an experience and a half. Then I've got people cooking food, making props and stuff, like playing music, all this stuff. Like, it is endless. Creativity. That's a great thing about creativity, obviously, is that it pretty much is endless. So to me, that's what the future of live streaming is, where people can just watch these live streams. It's like TV. Like, people aren't watching TV as much anymore. They're just streaming stuff. I think that's would be a really interesting development. I don't know whether it will be Twitch or whether it will be like somewhere else making it happen, but I feel like I think I can see that definitely being in the future. I wouldn't say stream just because I want to be a streamer, so I'm going to stream. I don't think it doesn't. I can't think of any YouTuber. I know YouTubers more than streamers, but any YouTuber or streamer who started by being like, okay, I'm going to be a streamer, I'm going to be a YouTuber, so I'm going to start and I'm going to make it happen. Everyone has started doing it because it was a work of passion, or because they enjoyed doing it, or it's just what they wanted to do, and then it grew from there. And I think that really shows testament to what it takes to create that. Because if you're not in it, if your heart's not in it, then it will show in your work. And if your heart is in it, again, it will show in your work. And then you'll create a stream or YouTube stuff, whatever, that is good, top quality stuff. And then the last thing is that if you're comparing yourself to people who are better than you, bigger than you right now, then you ain't gonna be happy ever. Unless you're the number one streamer in the history of mankind, you will never be happy if you're always comparing yourself to people who are like up there. I think that's true in like many things in life as well, but just for streaming as well. Like if you get more viewers than you usually get, but it still pales in comparison to what your idols are getting. And if you think about it from that perspective, then you're not gonna think of it in a happy way. Whereas instead, if you think, oh shit, I'm actually getting decent views, this is good, then that's good, and that's how you should be thinking. And you shouldn't be thinking about views anyway. Really, just screw the views, screw the analytics, and just put on a good stream. Everything else falls into place.